Hello, I'm just about to change a Mira Discovery flow control. I've been searching for one on the internet, on YouTube, and obviously I can't find one, so it was difficult for me. I thought it might be difficult for everybody else, so I'm just going to give you a little tutorial of how I've managed to do it. It's probably rubbish, and there are probably people out there that are going to say it's the wrong way, but it may help you. This is what it looks like. So that's your control, your front panel. If you haven't got that one, it's not the one you need. This is the Mira Discovery. I think there are other different versions of it available, but this is the one I will be changing. I'm going to switch the camera to a different angle so you'll see me working inside the cubicle, hopefully. Right, first of all, you need to remove this. Just pull it out. And then the panel itself, slightly lever it from below, and then just gently ease it out from the top, and it should come off, and that's what it leads you to this here. This is your front view of your panel as you see it. Ignore some of the black tape. This is where I've been doing a bodge up repair while I was awaiting delivery of the part. So the black seals that you can see down here, this is just a bit of tape. You'll see what I did in a minute, but this is not what you'll see when you take it apart. This area is all tape again that I've sort of pushed up for a couple of days just to throw water back into the shower. So you have 3 screws or bolts, threaded, what do you want to call them, nuts and bolts. 1, 2, 3 here. You need to remove these, which is quite simple. My drill, I will obviously put them somewhere safe, and you're left with this. Now this, again, as I said to you before, this is where I sort of bodged something up, because water has been dripping from here, just in this seal. You see, just on my finger, and running into the back. So I did this as a temporary measure. This is the part that we need to replace. Although this is also an area that can be replaced too, but this is what I am going to be doing today. Now, having taken off all my bodged up plastic, you can see what I am faced with. The area concerned is behind. Obviously the water was dripping in here, and my fear was that the water would get down the back of my plasterboard and start getting behind my tiles, and so luckily I caught it in time. You need to remove this plastic grommet here with the screws, so I'll be removing that in 2 seconds. As you can see, I've removed the plastic thing at the top, and you can see what's behind. When you look at this area here, this is PTFE, where I've been trying to, again, stem the flow behind, but it didn't work, so don't think you're looking for that, because that's not what you're going to see when you remove it. Now, it's from this stage that you need to turn off your water. The water, obviously, on some systems I'm told that you can turn these down, but I'm not 100% sure on that, so I will be shutting the water off in its main source in the house, and going from there. Now, the ideal piece of kit that you need is a 17mm socket set, which will sit straight over onto this nut here. And you can see it's just piercing through at the back edge. So if you can get a longer one of these, slightly longer, that's better. It is 17mm. Let's just set on this somewhere. But I have managed to take that away, and it does seem to be the perfect fit. So I will be now going downstairs to shut off the water. The water has been shut down. I've tested it from other appliances in the house, and as you can see, it's not on. Good news. Right, I've tested the water. The shower's on. Tested it from here. It doesn't come on, so I know there's water got to come into the shower. Let me prick. This is the part that you get from Mira directly. It's obviously got the part number on it. You can get it in the book. I will go back over that in a minute. It comes with a new plastic thing to slot over here, and that goes back into the thing. We do the reverse. So I'm now going to put that back in. Just be careful when you put this in, you don't put it in cross-threaded. Just going to make sure that's not threaded because it felt like it was going in cross-threaded. There you go, nice and tight. You see the new part is in place, and it's now a reversal of putting everything back together in the same position that you did before. Okay, right, the proof's in the pudding. I've actually now turned the water back on downstairs. There doesn't seem to be a leak over here, which is quite good, which is the whole purpose. I'm going to dry this out and test the shower above. I'm going to turn the lid from it. There you go. Get the camera on. Full blast, yes, that's on. So I can now go back to the shower itself. Refix the screw in here. This obviously comes off. So I'll put that back onto there. Put the screw in and reconfigure the panel back to normal, which I will show you in a minute. Screws are in. Where is it done? And the screw. Just give yourself enough room. Don't over tighten it because obviously you're going to break the tiles. This area can sometimes be a little bit difficult to get in. Sometimes it's an effort, but obviously you have to press it. You have to press that back onto here. It's a little bit tight, and it's a matter of that's it through nicely. And the last bit is putting back on. You have the heat control. As you can see, that's now all the sides are nice and tight into the bottom. Same again at the top. So make sure that all the areas are sealed tight. So that really could do with going back a little bit further, but it won't allow it to. I might try and take that back a little bit in a minute. But as far as we're concerned, that is all functional, and the test is more to turn it on, get the shower off again. Job done. Hope you enjoyed. At the end of the video I'll give you the part numbers, and hopefully you find it as helpful as I did. I couldn't find a Mira one online, but I did get just some help from other shower parts some other shower manufacturers that gave me an indication that it could be done. Enjoy. Right, the part you need, as you can see, is item C. It's 1609042. That's the part you need to order from Mira. Hopefully that's going to help. Guys, I really am not a plumber. I'm actually a carpenter by trade, but so I do try and get on with some bits and pieces. I hope it's been helpful. I couldn't find it online myself, so hopefully this may just give you an indication. You don't have to pay extortionate fees to a plumber to come out and do it. It is quite simple to do if you've got the tools. Enjoy. Thanks very much for visiting and looking, and good luck.